friends, we continue to monitor the events on the front lines in Ukraine and Russia as well as in US. Today, the armed forces of Ukraine have achieved significant successes. The offensive has just begun, also it is more of a reconnaissance in force, but there have been already liberated settlements. In the meantime, please like and subscribe to the channel and don't forget to hit the bell button to stay updated with all the latest news. In the direction of Vuhledar, the liberation of the settlements Blagodatne and Makarivka has been officially confirmed, and this is based on confirmed information. It should also be noted that there is a river near Makarivka, but that didn't stop the Ukrainian soldiers from liberating this settlement. The advance towards the enemy covers several kilometers per day, which is the reason for optimism. Meanwhile, the Russians, when they were advancing, couldn't boast such successes, as they only captured a few hundred meters per week. It is likely that Novodonetsk has also been liberated, but there is still no official confirmation. Overall, the armed forces of Ukraine has advanced more than 5 kilometers in the width of the front line, which is approximately 25 kilometers. This is a significant achievement. There is a strong pressure on the Russians, and the armed forces of Ukraine is inflicting heavy losses on them. At the same time, the occupiers continue to shell the entire front line, hoping to stop the advance. It is also evident that the settlement of Rivnopil will soon come under the control from the armed forces of Ukraine, and another section of the front, 3 by 7 kilometers in width, will be liberated. According to the Russian rapids, which you can see on their map, they claim to be pushed out of Rivnopil, Urozhaine and Novodonetsk. The map for the 10th of the month indicates that Novodonetsk has already been liberated. In the Zaporizhzhia direction, after yesterday's success, the front line remains unchanged. The occupiers rapid the return of Lapkove under their control, but this information hasn't been confirmed. Along the entire front line, the shelling continues, but no offensive actions are being observed. In the area of the settlement Yakimivka, new strikes were recorded, resulting in the destruction of a railway bridge. The air defense system is operational in Berdyansk. However, rapid progress shouldn't be expected in the Zaporizhzhia direction, as the occupiers have significantly reinforced their defense system. The British intelligence described this defense system as one of the largest in the world. It is built with a 3-line system of fortifications at different levels. The first line consists of infantry positions, the second line has trenches and fortified firing positions with several layers in front of them. The third line includes combat positions and concealed areas for reserves with exits, as well as the positions for transportation. So we are waiting to see how events will unfold and where the main strike will go. Nobody knows for sure. In the Avdiivka direction, the situation is stable, shelling continues, but the fighting is only reported in Mariinka. The armed forces of Ukraine successfully hold their defense, withdrawing from positions. In the Bakhmut direction, the number of shelling has decreased today, but the occupiers are trying to break through to the settlement of Bila Hora. In turn, the armed forces of Ukraine report that they are advancing further, according to Hanna Maller's report. The armed forces of Ukraine claim to have successfully advanced in the area of Verkhnya Vodene Reservoir. But there is no confirmed information yet, and the front line remains unchanged in the past 24 hours. In the Lugansk direction, the situation remains stable, despite the Russian claims last night of alleged movement of Ukrainian forces near Kupiansk. As a result, the occupiers continue shelling without launching any offensive actions in the area of Dvorichna. No new attacks are reported in the Svatove direction, but shelling continues. The situation remains highly stable in the Kremina area. The occupiers continue shelling while the Ukrainian armed forces haven't conducted any attacks so far. In the Siversk direction, the occupiers continue their attempts to capture Bilogorivka. The fighting is taking place on the outskirts, but they are unable to consolidate their positions as Ukrainian reserves are being deployed to the area daily. As of today, the Ukrainian armed forces have managed to neutralize an additional 980 units of Russian LIV forces. The flooding situation remains critical in the Kherson direction. Videos of flooded fields are circulating online, and although water level is gradually decreasing, the Russians claim to be returning to some of their positions, leading to increased shelling along the entire front line. It is also reported that a boat carrying civilians was attacked.
Підтопленими залишається 32 деокупованих населених пункту, у воді 3784 поселі. Вода потроху відступає і на ранок її рівень становить 4 метри 19 сантиметрів. За ніч він знизився на 26 сантиметрів.
There are still 32 partially flooded settlements and the water is receding. The morning water level is 4 meters and 19 centimeters, which is 26 centimeters lower than the previous night. Environmentalists warn of a sharp decrease in the salinity of the Black Sea near Odessa and the potential consequences of such a process. The Ministry of Defense reported today that they allegedly repelled an attack by naval drones on a ship of the Black Sea fleet called Priazovia, suggesting that another Russian ship may have been disabled. In the Belgorod region, shelling has ceased and no offensive actions are taking place. However, other regions of Russia are already concerned about their security. It is reported that territorial defense is being formed in Moscow region. Also yesterday, as a result of another exchange, an additional 95 military personnel returned to Ukraine. That's all for now. Stay tuned with us to stay updated on all the latest news. Bye bye!